This is ETOE E3 Pro, an affordable LED projector that packs a ton of features like autofocus, auto keystone, native 1080p resolution, and Android TV 10 with Netflix pre-installed. Let's take a look at the key features. First, the device comes in a pretty standard box, and inside it, you can find a projector that is fitted into this nice travel case. Besides the projector, you get a remote control, a power supply, and some paperwork. I have to say that this is one of the nicest budget projectors I've used in terms of design and build. The E3 Pro is made of high-quality plastic, the craftsmanship is very good, and the entire body is sealed so the dust can't get inside it. Honestly, the projector looks and feels a bit more expensive than it actually costs. The LED bulb produces a very good quality 1080p picture that is sharp, the colors are quite accurate, and the contrast levels are pretty decent for the price bracket. The picture is bright enough for movies or other content watching. Further, there is a built-in MEMC dynamic compensation which helps produce smoother frames even if a moving image is displayed. The auto keystone and autofocus work seamlessly, which means that you just need to put the projector on any surface or a tripod and wait for a few seconds to adjust the image. That means that you can move the projector from one place to another without the hassle of focusing manually. Overall, the picture quality is definitely one of the best in this price bracket, and autofocus and auto keystone features are one of the highlights. The projector is pretty quiet as its internal fan produces less than 30 decibels of noise. Well, it is audible, but definitely a lot quieter than most of the projectors in this price range. The problem with most budget projectors is below average sound, but the E3 Pro has surprised me with very good built-in speakers that produce up to 20 watts of volume output. Here are a few audio samples. The 13 cannot be called a compact phone. It is narrower and smaller than most of the mainstream phones we're used to. For the size comparison, the 13 is just a tad taller than the iPhone 14 Pro despite having a larger display, and it is very similar in terms of width. On the top of the unit, we have a few basic control buttons, but I mainly use the remote control that has all the keys I need, including shortcuts to Netflix and Prime Video. On the back of the unit, we have a power, USB-A, and aux ports. You can open up the rear cover to access a tiny removable Android TV box, which is very convenient in case you want to use this box with other devices. On the bottom, there is a 1/4-inch thread so you can mount a projector on a tripod. In terms of the user interface, we can say that the E3 Pro uses a dual system. The first is the projector system that allows you to choose HDMI or USB as the source. Besides, there are quite a few settings. Just to name a few, you can select the projection mode, zoom in or out, select focus settings, and so on. For most users, the default settings will work just fine, so I suggest keeping the factory parameters. If you press and hold the focus key in the lower left corner of the remote control, it will bring up the secondary interface menu. Here you can select from different image modes or customize the picture settings manually. Besides, you can choose the color temperature from cold, normal, warm, or personal. For me, normal mode works just fine. There are also a few sound modes to match the content being played. In addition to this, you can switch between different aspect ratios and adjust the position of the projected image by zooming in or out, or adjusting vertical or horizontal axis manually. In my case, I used mainly auto settings, but it's nice to have these options in case you want to take full control and adjust these settings manually. The second system that you're going to use most of the time is Google certified Android TV 10 with Netflix, Amazon Prime, and other apps pre-installed out of the box, and you can also download many more from the Google Play Store. The UI is fast and smooth, and it works seamlessly with all of the apps I tested it with. I think that Android TV is the best choice for the projector user interface as it syncs up well with Google account and you get all of the familiar apps with ease. All things considered, the ETOE E3 Pro is a very good projector that offers a lot of value for the price. I like the picture quality, auto keystone and autofocus, good quality speakers, Android TV 10 with Netflix pre-installed, nice design, and good build quality. For the asking price of about $250, it is hard to mention any shortcomings, and thus, it is pretty easy to recommend the E3 Pro as one of the best affordable projectors on the market right now. What do you think about this projector? Would you buy this one or would you choose another option? As always, like the video if you liked it, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, it was Linus, thank you for watching and see you soon.